Okay, so last week you planned your Kimmy Cantrell mask and you used all of the different features that this as large as possible so that you have a bigger mask. So I'm going to kind of stick with the main shapes I see here. Now drawing on cardboard is a little bit different than drawing on paper because you will have some bumpy lines. On top of that, you're going to want to make sure you have all of the outside pieces like the ears that you want attached to your cardboard. All right, after that is done, this is going to be done in layers. So all of these extra scrap pieces can be on top of it. So think about if you want your eyes to be thicker and coming out, or the nose or the lips. So what we're going to do is with your scissors, safely cut out your cardboard. Remember, the mouth of the scissors, that is the strongest. I'm just going to kind of show you how we're going to layer. And you're going to want to make sure you get all of your cardboard pieces that you want to layer cut out first before you glue or paint or use oil pastels. Okay? So this will be the hard part of your project, is the cutting of the cardboard. So cut it all out. There you go. Now you have all this extra cardboard to make layers. So looking at this eye, I'm probably going to do 2 extra layers. I'm going to do one for this rectangle and then one for the eyeball shape. So I'm going to find the biggest piece I have and try to cut out. And you can draw it first if that's better for you. This rectangle shape that they kind of have going on here. And sit it on and see how it looks. If it's too big, guess what? Cut a little bit more off. Keep messing with it until it is the shape that you want. There we go. So there's one layer. You're going to want at least, I want you to have 3 layers in one spot. So this is going to be my big piece. I'm going to do an eyeball. Just cutting off corners. Does not have to be perfect. There you go. Eyeball on top. And then probably the other things I want to stick out are probably the lips, nose, and the other eyeball. So I'm going to do this really cool, this long piece. The nose. Remember, cut it, and you can trim it how you want it. Nose. Lips. And another eyeball. Like I said, though, you can do it in more than one layer. This is, you want at least 3 layers for your smallest. Lips. And then I need one more eyeball. Okay, once all your pieces are cut out, you can make more layers. It's up to you. But the big thing is that you're going to start with the bottom layer first. So, as you can see, he has all of these really cool lines on the bottom layer, and that might be something that you want to stick with. So, you're going to move your pieces like a puzzle. Move them to the side. And with your, I'm going to use the oil pastels instead of paint. The oil pastels, you're going to color in this whole bottom layer. And then you're going to color in each piece before we attach the whole thing together. So color it in. Right now I'm going to pause the video. I'll show you a finished product after we, remember you can smooth out oil pastels with your finger. Color it. So I'll pause the video and I'll show you how we're going to finish it. Okay, so everything is now colored. I'm going to show you a little trick. Remember, we always use black glass. This is when you're going to put in some of your details, like the earlobes. I outlined some of my pieces to just make them stand out a little bit more in some areas. And remember, you can definitely smear and blend these oil pastels with the use of your finger or a paper towel. There we go. Now, we're going to put it back together like a puzzle. So, first things first, you're going to start with the bottom layer before you glue anything and make sure everything is put exactly how you want it. Then, one layer at a time, once he's back, you can start to glue. So, taking these off, I'm going to start with my bottom layer. On the back, take your glue, a hefty amount of glue for once. Glue it, stick it down. That's all you're going to do for each layer until all of your pieces are securely fastened to your paper. I think we just decided to be done. Should I kind of put his eyes down there? And then remember, last but not least, you can always add details with the oil pastel, but it's easier to do while they're not all glued together. So at the end, things like the nostril should be on there. Remember, I made his red lips. Glue it all down. Before you're finished, make sure to put your name on the back. Big, and then add all your details. I'm going to add some extra details. Some other circles you can add with some texture. All of that cool stuff at the end. Okay, finish it off. Remember, you can add some highlights with the white. Make it stand out. Give it some reflection in the eyeballs. Go. Enjoy.